Hello and welcome to another Umonics education brief. Today we're going to talk about the PPCC difference we see over here on the bottom left-hand side of our interface. Now the PPCC difference enables you to examine the difference between two companies' put option and call option rates and yields, bull and bear indicators, and multiple volatility indices. By examining these differences, you can easily identify potential investment opportunities. So we're going to create a PPCC difference analysis, and doing so, of course, is trivial with the Umonics platform, because all we have to do is click the plus here and then come in and use the ticker symbol to add a couple of different companies. You can do up to two because it's a difference indicator, meaning it's one versus the other, unlike the other screens that let you add up to 5. So we'll get to those later. So we're going to add 2, and I'm just going to pick 2 random ones here. We'll say Agilent and Apple. And over here on the top, you'll see that you've got the tickers for the stock companies, and then you have various things that you can measure against: price, put option yields, put option rate, call option yields, and call option rates. In addition to that, you can also do a difference analysis of several volatility indices like SPVX, SVX, and SCVX, and SPX, as well as an optimism index, SOX, and bear and bull indicator. So you can click on any of these and then examine each of those. And of course, as you know from doing any type of trading or options trading, volatility is always there's always an opportunity for investment income where volatility is involved. So the more volatility, sometimes the riskier, but sometimes the higher return too. So there's all those things to bear in mind. And again, it's a difference analysis. So you're doing the difference between these, Agilent and Apple. And once you do that and you make a decision and you decide, well, I really like this analysis. And of course, same with all our analyses, you can deep dive into these by just dragging, selecting and dragging across the interface, and you'll get right down to some pretty interesting data as you get closer to a specific day. So let's look at a couple of different, and of course, if you select that, you're going to lose that. And that's something you need to know. So if you're, which makes sense because you want to be able to look at each new one from the high level. You don't want it to be locked, zoomed in, because you're going on a new analysis. So POI and POR and KOI and CORE aren't the same. Neither are these advanced metrics. You don't want to click them and have them stay. You want to be able to see it and then dive in where you see opportunities. For instance, over here in 2020, April of 2020, it looks like. And this is for Apple. So we'll dive in there a little bit. Yeah, look at that. So it's interesting like I said, as you dive in, you see more interesting things. So coming in here, you see even higher. So March 12th ended up, it looked like April was larger, but once you zoomed in, March 12th became more significant. So it's a difference analysis. And, I'm going to go ahead and up here again. This is where you save. So we're going to save our difference analysis here. And I'm just going to call it Agilent Apple diff analysis. And I'll click save, and it'll end up right back in the main screen. And you'll see Apple, AAPL, AAP, PPCC diff. So Agilent Apple diff analysis. There it is. I didn't think that was it. So, and you can jump back in this anytime and look at what you saved and do further analysis if you like. But that's how you create, that's basically what a PPCC difference analysis is. And so we'll see you in the next video.